Don't miss the tea. Subscribe now.
Girl, pour the wine. No, fill it to the brim. You are absolutely not going to believe the week I am having with Jason. I need you to tell me if I am losing my mind or if men are actually just engineered to test our patience until we snap. Okay, so you know we've been planning this big trip to San Diego, right? We're heading down there to pick up that car from his uncle. It's a whole thing. The logistics are already a nightmare because we have to get down there, deal with the family stuff, get the paperwork done, and then drive this car all the way back up. And girl, it is not a short drive. We are talking 10 hours. 10 hours in a car, just the two of us. Now, normally I would be kind of excited about this. You know me, I love a good road trip aesthetic. I'm picturing us cruising up the coast, windows down, maybe stopping at some cute little roadside diners, finding those weird roadside attractions, just actually spending quality time together. I have been doing so much prep work for this, you have no idea. I literally downloaded 3 different apps, you know, the ones that tell you where the hidden gems are along the route. I've been saving locations, looking up scenic overlooks, finding the best places to get coffee. I wanted to turn a long, boring 10-hour haul into a fun memory. I wanted it to be our thing, but you know how Jason gets in the car. Let's be real, we have history here. Do you remember that trip we took to the lake last summer? The one where I drove the entire way there and back. And what was he doing the whole time? He was on his phone. The whole time. I'm navigating traffic. I'm trying to keep the conversation flowing. And he's sitting in the passenger seat with his neck bent at a 90-degree angle, playing some stupid mobile game or watching YouTube videos with one earbud in. It makes me feel like I'm his chauffeur, not his girlfriend. It's so isolating. You're trapped in a metal box with the person you love, and they won't even look at the scenery with you. We've talked about it, obviously. I've told him how much it bothers me. But this is 10 hours, girl. 10 hours is a marathon. So picture this, we are lying in bed the other night. It's peaceful. We're just winding down, scrolling on our phones, talking about the schedule for the trip. We leave in a few days. Everything is set. And then, out of nowhere, he drops the bomb. He turns to me, all casual-like, and goes, "Hey, would you mind if I watch the playoff game this Sunday while we drive back?" I literally froze. I had to take a deep breath before I answered because I knew if I reacted instantly, I was going to scream. Sunday. The drive is on Sunday. The playoffs. I looked at him and I was like, "You want to watch a football game on your phone while we are in the car?" And he's like, "Yeah, it's a big game. It's the playoffs." I tried to be calm. I really did. I said, "Babe, how long is the game?" We both know the answer. It's 3 hours. 3 hours. That is 1/3 of the entire drive. And it's not just him quietly watching a screen, you know how he is with sports. He is not a silent observer. He is a screamer. He gasps, he yells at the ref, he punches the dashboard if someone drops a pass. Can you imagine? I am driving 70 miles an hour on the interstate, trying to navigate, trying to maybe enjoy the view, and next to me he's glued to a 6-inch screen screaming, "What was that call?" Every 5 minutes. It sounds like actual torture. My anxiety would be through the roof. I cannot deal with that kind of chaotic energy in a confined space for 3 hours straight. So I told him. I was honest. I said, "Look, I'd really prefer if you didn't." That's 3 hours of you completely checked out, or worse, yelling and having big reactions next to me while I'm trying to focus. I really wanted this trip to be about us. I downloaded those apps, remember? I wanted us to explore. Girl, the switch flipped. He looked at me like I had just told him I was sacrificing his firstborn child to a volcano. The drama, the absolute melodrama that came out of this man's mouth. He starts going off about how I am taking away something extremely important to him. He's acting like I'm asking him to cut off a limb. He says, "It's the playoffs. This is a huge tradition for me. You know I watch football every Sunday." And that's the thing I do know. I know all too well. Every single Sunday. From September until February, I am a football widow. I never complain. I bring him snacks. I let him commandeer the big TV. But this is one Sunday where we are supposed to be doing something together. I tried to offer a solution. I said, "Babe, can't you just record it? Turn off your notifications, don't check the score, and we can watch it together when we get home. Just be present with me for the drive. You would think I suggested we burn the car down. He hits me with, "It's not the same. You can't watch a game on a delay." And then he starts spiraling, saying that I don't understand how important this is, and that I'm being controlling. Controlling. I am asking for conversation. I am asking for my boyfriend to look out the window at the ocean with me instead of staring at tiny men running into each other on a tiny screen. He kept doubling down, pulling the tradition card, making me feel like the villain for wanting to spend time with him. I told him, I have planned this whole route. I have apps, I have stops, I wanted this to be fun. And he just grumbled, we can still stop, I can pause it. And hearing that, I just knew he didn't get it. He wasn't listening at all. I was asking for a partner, and he was negotiating the terms of his distraction. I stared at him, completely speechless. The argument just died after that, and the silence that filled the room was 1,000 times worse than all the yelling. I just feel so frustrated because I feel like I'm asking for the bare minimum. I'm asking for one day of undivided attention during a stressful, long activity where I could use the support. And he's making me feel like a nag. He's making me feel like I'm the fun police because I don't want to listen to sports commentary for 300 miles. We went to bed angry. He turned away from me and gave me the cold shoulder. And now, things are awkward. We leave in a few days, and I'm dreading the drive now. Instead of being excited about the road trip, I'm worried that if I stand my ground, he's going to be sulking the whole way home, punishing me for making him miss the game. But if I give in, I'm going to be resentful and annoyed, listening to him scream at his phone while I drive us 10 hours home. It's a lose-lose situation. I just can't see eye to eye with him on this. To me, it's a car ride. It's a chance to bond. To him, it's a tragedy that he might miss a live broadcast. Am I being unreasonable? Am I the asshole here? Because I feel like I have put up with so much football, I have been so accommodating of his screen time in the past, and I just wanted this one thing to be special. I wanted us to be a team on this trip. But apparently, his team on the TV is more important than the team in the car. I am just so annoyed. I should tell him to take a bus and drive it back himself if the game is so important. Then he can scream at the windshield all alone. But seriously, tell me the truth. Is it too much to ask him to miss one playoff game? Or am I standing in the way of something that men think is sacred? Because from where I'm sitting, it looks a lot like he just doesn't want to talk to me for 3 hours. And that hurts, you know. It really hurts. Pass the bottle. I need a refill. This is going to be a long week.